So for Lucha Underground, first match was Pinball, Pinball versus Phoenix. I thought definitely over what he did. Even though he's smaller than Pinball, I knew that they would work on the outside. Pinball was much bigger than him, and what he ended up doing. And then the next match was I thought that Puma would win. It was pretty obvious, but before that maybe Puma, they tried to really get a number of Puma and showed the first ever heavy champion. Danny defended, but in the end, Puma beat Dante with and then after he won, remember he and the World Underground were gonna do more damage to El Dragon. Mysterio came to his aid, but as they were about to leave, Johnny Mundo walked up to Rey Mysterio's son Dominic, who was sitting in the front row, and just bashed him verbally on his father, who said that he's gonna lose, and then Dominic stood up, literally stood up from his seat for his father, and said a verbal showdown on Dominic, and then Johnny hit Dominic hit the Lucha Underground Championship, and Ray was so incensed that he tried to attack Johnny after, but managed to hold Ray off before he could. And then before the main event, the World Underground and Ricky Mandel, Taya, PJ Black, and Jack Evans were in office of Dario Cueto, and he gave Taya and PJ an opportunity to win 30-7 ancient Aztec medallions for the Gods Championship. That if interfered in a match against Johnny and Tucker Jr., that they can kiss their eternity at the gold goodbye. And then for NXT, the first match was Johnny Gargano versus Rob Mendoza, and they were both in the heavyweight classic tournament this past summer, and I knew that Johnny would win, but Raw surprisingly put up a good fight. He really surprised me, and I hit him, but in the end, Johnny Wrestling beat Raul. And then Moon confronted Asuka before she faces her for the NXT Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver 3 on August the 20th. Slapped Ember hard, but Ember leveled Asuka with the Eclipse, and that's a strong statement to the current Women's Champion. And honestly, I really do want Ember to beat Asuka. And then the main event was also Black versus Kyle O'Reilly, who was also an ROH, with Bobby Fish. And I knew that Alistair would win and be undefeated. but Riley gave Aleister Black a run for his money. He really showed that he belonged in the ring with him, and that's what he did. He really put up a good fight. But in the end, Aleister Black beat Riley with the Black Mass spinning heel kick. And then for the update on Mr. Mercedes, whenever Jerome, Holly, and Bill were parked in front of Brady's house, Bill went in by himself out the back door and found his dead mother in her bed. And then whenever it was safe enough, he said that it was okay for Jerome and Holly to house. And then had a statement that really shocked Holly. It really did, and that was that if he didn't catch Brady, then he would put the keys onto the actual weren't retired like he was for today.